name is Ariana. I am homeless.
AllinWithAri is an overnight YouTube celebrity. In fact, her first video was only posted about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and she already has 85,000 subscribers at the time of this recording. She's just a lonely girl living in her car making videos, but there's also a lot of suspicion that has popped up about her backstory. Some people are claiming that she's a scammer. People dug into her backstory and found some mugshots and some other history, which of course she claims is irrelevant and doesn't represent the person she is today. I'll let you head down that rabbit hole if you want to. But something interesting is that she says she wants to buy real estate. I know firsthand what it takes to go from being homeless to buying real estate. So I thought it would be fun to react to her channel and see if she's making good financial decisions. Let's get into it.
My plan is to invest in some property specifically for homeless people to park in, stay in, get cleaned up, use the restroom.
All right, now I'm a little confused how this is going to work. I guess she's gonna live there and let transient people use the driveway and the shower. I don't know, that doesn't sound too safe. Or maybe she's thinking that she's gonna run it like a business. But regardless of what her plans are, the first thing she's gonna need to do is save up for that down payment.
This is my home. This is where I live, that's where I sleep. I have been feeling pretty down lately this last month about my situation, just kind of in my own head, thinking a lot of negative thoughts, rethinking my life.
Now I just wanna say, I'm already intrigued. I think what a lot of people don't understand is that the more down and out or the less money you have, the more expensive things actually are. For example, you might not have access to a laundry machine. You'll have to go to the laundromat, which can get really expensive.
Tried really, really hard for months straight to get a place, but obviously no luck. For many reasons, a lot of them are scams. So I got scammed out of hundreds of dollars just trying to apply.
Wait, what? How are a lot of places scams? Like, what sort of scam? What's happening there?
And so after months of trying, I finally just got exhausted and I was like, you know what? If I do get a call back and I actually get one of these places, I don't think that I would even actually be that happy, because be stuck with a lease, I would rather have extra money to just live.
So a lot of people are weirded out by this idea of living in your car, but I think people do it for a number of different reasons. Some people probably think it's an adventure or some kind of minimalist lifestyle, but also you can do it if you really want to save money, you know, live on a budget and grow your income as quickly as possible. Because living expenses, housing, is usually the biggest chunk of anyone's budget. So if you can put that on pause for a little while, I think it gives you an opportunity to really get a leg up. And if you're willing to live in a car, kind of live a more difficult lifestyle for a little while just to buckle down and really hustle hard to save up money, I think that's actually, you know, it's kind of cool. It's smart. I like it.
So that's where I'm at right now. I'm just kind of living check to check.
Living check to check. If you have a job and you're getting a paycheck and you're also living in your car and you're finding that you're going from check to check, then either you're not making enough money at your job or your living expenses are too high. So we need to take a look at this and see what's going on here.
Typically, I will just run into a store or a gas station and use their bathroom or the gym. That's where I shower. I have a gym membership.
Okay, a gym membership. It makes sense. Normally I tell people just get rid of the gym membership. You don't need it. You could have a couple dumbbells at home. You could go outside and jog. But she has the added benefit of being able to shower at the gym. Obviously there's a bathroom. I think it's money well spent. Let's assume she's smart and she got a good deal. Let's just guess that she's paying $50 a month for the gym membership.
I keep snacks in here, but usually like I'll eat out.
Oh no, eating out is expensive. But if I were living in a car, I would have a Jackery portable power station and a small electric burner. Then I could have some cans of food on hand. You won't believe it, like you can get everything in a can. And then I could just heat it up, cook it. Oh, bread and granola bars. I would have those too. Let's assume she's spending $10 a meal. Well, it is LA, so let's say $15 a meal. 3 times a day for 30 days. That puts her at about, okay, $13.50. Yeah, that's gonna cause it to take a little bit longer to save up your down payment to buy real estate.
I just go to work, do what I have to do, and sometimes I'll go to the gym, sometimes I'll go to the beach, sometimes I'll just sit in my car and meditate or watch movies on my phone or listen to music, smoke out. I do smoke marijuana, by the way.
Smoke out? Oh no. Now, I know some of you are big fans of that. No judgment. I mean, I don't do it, but let's be honest, it's not helping the budget. If you're going to really hustle hard and go to the extreme length of living in your car in order to save money quickly, I think you could do without the MJ. Okay, so I'm gonna try to figure out how much this is costing her, but I don't have any idea. Google says that people spend about $5.97 for a quality J. Let's just assume that she's spending $5 each. Google also says the average consumer smokes about 123 J's per year. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt and say she has about 10 per month. So that's $50 a month for the extracurricular activities.
Thing that's been bumming me out is, you know, my birthday's coming up and I won't have anybody really to celebrate it with.
You know what? Friends are expensive, and so is celebrating.
What I eat and how I eat it, just like one of my favorite snacks. I just ran into the store. I got these Tostitos multigrain scoops. They're gonna think I'm so weird. And then garbanzo beans.
There you go. Canned food. That's what I'm talking about. I'm kind of curious to see how she's gonna put that on her chips while in the car.
And then, because I'm vegan, I have mozzarella, vegan cheese.
Vegan? Oh, geez. I would imagine it's very difficult to be vegan while trying to live in your car. Although the vegan cheese she has is open nature. So the beans and the cheese, they're both own brands, which is private label to the store she was shopping at, which was probably Vaughn's, which also means that she paid a lower price than getting a national brand equivalent. So all right, she's a smart shopper, I like that.
So I had to buy a stupid. This was literally one of the last can openers they had,
So you've been in your car for 7 months and you're just now buying a can opener? That would have been one of the first things I buy if I had to move into my car. Ooh, look right there. I see an Apple Watch. It's probably a luxury you don't need if you're really trying to live on a tight budget.
Okay, so I have my little creation.
Okay, clever. You know, that's almost nachos. And you know what? That's not a snack, that's a meal. So if she's eating like this, we might have to reduce her food budget that we gave her earlier. Let's knock that puppy down to $900 a month.
What do you do for work? Technically, my title is project engineer.
3 days later.
I do want to tell you, just to catch you up a little bit, that I officially quit my job.
Oh no. What? I feel like that happened too soon. Quitting your stable day job is something I feel like needs a lot of consideration. Plus, when you have multiple sources of income, it can only help to speed things up. And I would think if you're living in a car, you would want all the different sources of income you could get. And I haven't even touched the fact that you will need a job in order to get a mortgage. The lender's gonna wanna see 2 years of stable, reliable income.
And I moved, I left Ventura County, and now I'm in LA.
This sounds like lifestyle creep. It's something that a lot of people struggle with. As you make more money, you have the tendency to go spend more money. But lifestyle creep can really slow down your financial growth.
So what you doing, watermelons? I missed you guys so much. I finally got my new phone in.
A new phone? Okay, maybe a brand new iPhone could be a tax write-off. Speaking of taxes though, I hope she's saving money for taxes because people who suddenly have a great year on YouTube sometimes are caught off guard with those taxes.
Finally made it. Seriously, how cute are these? Oh my gosh, they're little minis.
Okay, so throughout these videos, I've seen her stay more than once at various hotels. This can really eat into your rate of saving because it seems like she's doing it somewhat consistently. Let's say she's staying in one hotel per week on average. Let's add $500 a month to her budget for that. Oh no, Starbucks again? She seems to have Starbucks every single day. I'm a little mixed on this because normally I would just say hands down Starbucks is a terrible use of your money. But for her, she does get the opportunity to go to Starbucks, sit there, use the Wi-Fi. It's a place where she could do her editing, pay her bills. But the problem I have here is look at the coffee she's ordering. That is not a cheap coffee. 6 shots? That's some serious caffeine intake. I'm on the Starbucks website. I tried to create exactly the same drink, and by my estimates, that is a $9.75 drink. Oh my gosh. That's about $292 a month just for Starbucks coffee.
I'm right back where I started. Let's try this again.
What is happening here?
Oh my gosh, I'm such a noob.
Is that a Mercedes-Benz dealership?
I told the guy that I wanted to look at a van. They didn't really have any. They had 2 and they were used. And I was like, that's cool. Like, I'll at least look at them. I wanted to check out the inside. It really surprised me that Mercedes-Benz did not have more than 2 Amazon vans to look at. And they were used, they weren't even new.
Look, I totally understand wanting to get a van if you're living in a car. But one of these Mercedes vans, even with just modest upgrades, that's gonna run you about $50,000 at least. You might as well just go rent an apartment. Just go buy a used van somewhere. You could probably find an older van, maybe 10 years old, that still runs great, works great, is plenty comfortable, gives you plenty of space, and it won't set you back so far financially. Besides, didn't she just quit her job? How will she be approved for the loan on this thing? You just don't need a luxury brand vehicle if you're trying to save money. I think we could probably do a lot better. Even if my numbers are way off, I think it's pretty obvious that she could save a ton of money by eliminating the hotels, cutting back on the Starbucks, and just getting rid of the MJ altogether. Those are common sense changes that I would probably make right away if I were her. The less she spends, the more she can accelerate her savings, and the faster she can change her financial situation. Until next time, you guys are awesome.